Hey everybody, this is Overlord bringing you another FTCast here on Shattered Temple. Between the red Terran, coL.drewbie, and the blue Terran, not complexity, it's Gosu NamhciR. Everybody pretty much knows who Drewbie is, formerly a root, inventor of the Drewbie drop, and to be quite honest with you, I'm not quite sure what the Drewbie drop is, but I know there are quite a lot of drops whenever he's playing. NamhciR, on the other hand, is a lesser known player, but he's actually really good. He's one of my favorite Terrans, another one of my favorite Terrans. He's been in the top 10 of Grandmasters quite a lot. He's a former Warcraft 3 player, and he actually, in the most recent MLG, did really well, made it all the way through the open bracket. Well, I take that back. He lost an open bracket near the end to coL.drewbie, and then he won a few more games and lost to coL.drewbie again. But he did really well. Now it looks like here he's going for a gas first, which tells us he's going to go for a tech-heavy build, maybe Blue Flame Hellions, maybe Banshees, something like that. But certainly something much more techy. While Drewbie's gone much more standard here, 12 barracks, 13 refinery. Standard. No, interesting barracks placement by NamhciR. You don't usually see anybody walling off in TVT, but I guess he's going to have some tech to hide later on, which is indicative, you know, from both the wall off and the refinery, the early refinery. But hopefully somebody's going to, yep, scout soon, I was going to say. You kind of need to know where your opponent is, because these close air positions can make a big difference for dropping each other. But let's see, maybe this SCV will scout for NamhciR. Like, I don't know, maybe at the pro levels you can tell by the timings of the scouts where people are, but I don't know, I'd certainly need to go check. Dropping the, oh, he sees the factory go down, which is important because it's definitely faster than Drewbie's. Oh, meanwhile Drewbie got a tech lab, and I guess he's, yeah, building a Reaper. So it's going to be a Reaper scout, and with the money he's saving up, I wouldn't be surprised to see as a Reaper expand. So he's going to build one Reaper and just expand behind it, see what his opponent's doing, see if he's safe. NamhciR getting a second gas, which is just more indication of a tech heavy play. Whatever tech he decides to go for, he's going to need to do some damage, since Drewbie's command center is going to be so far ahead of his whenever he decides to drop it. Let's see. Oh, and a Marine! Scouting with a Marine. Deciding to attack with a tech lab for some reason. Oh, and that's why. I'm sorry, there was a Reaper in his base. That's a good reason to not really pay attention to what you're attacking. Dropping a factory for Drewbie. That Reaper just chilling where he's perfectly safe. And looks like NamhciR's gonna pay Drewbie back a little bit, get an SCV here. Not bad. Meanwhile, oh, Drewbie built 2 Reapers, which is a little unorthodox, but not too, I guess. Oh, and it looks like the tech of choice is gonna be Blue Flame Hellion. Oh, if he could have gotten that. Ooh. For a second I thought he was gonna get that tech lab, and that would have been really bad for NamhciR. And actually, you just saw those 2 Reapers fight that Hellion. One-on-one, a Reaper will actually beat a Hellion. So, just in case you have 2 Reapers in your base, something good to know. Dropping a second barracks, I guess, you know, I was going to say, I guess we're going to see Tank Marine, but it looks like he's building Marauders. Maybe that's because he saw the Hellions, and he knows Blue Flame's coming. The starport, so, yep, it's going to be a Blue Flame drop along here somewhere, which is really smart considering the positions. Starport going down for Drewbie as well. Let's see if we can check their income relatively the same right now, which is pretty interesting. Okay, higher for NamhciR. What the? Well, I don't know why that is, but the economy is going to kick in for Drewbie pretty soon. It's going to be pretty good. Looks like he canceled his barracks. I'm not sure why. But blue flame's done, so... Oh, is he gonna... He's gonna do this drop, and it looks like Drewbiegot an engineering bay just for that reason to look for it. But... yeah, I guess he's gonna go Banshees after this. It's an interesting follow-up considering the turrets. I guess we'll see. So here comes the drop, just 3 Hellions. But that can be enough, but he has to do damage here. Oh no! Oh, yeah, that's enough damage. That's especially being able to pick up and run away. Oh, but a Viking pops just in time. Well, I guess just a bit too late actually. But getting another SCV, and the mule's not going to be able to finish its mining. So that was quite a bit of damage. And it looks like he is getting cloak, and he's going to go with 2 Banshees instead of 1. So if there, let's see, we got a turret here, does he have any turrets? Well, hopefully he saves up some scans, or puts a turret in his mineral line. That's going to be quite a bit of damage. But there's really nothing. NamhciR seems to be actually in a pretty good spot here. I mean, there's nothing to really deal with this kind of army. Let's see. Yeah, we have this tank, what? Well, I guess that Viking killed that Banshee, I'm sorry, but this is a weird kind of push here. He has nothing to hit air, and he knows his opponent's getting Banshees. I guess he's assuming the second one, he's not building a second one. But with nothing to shoot up, that Banshee's going to clean this up pretty well. And with these Hellions coming home, I don't see much here to stop them other than this 1 Marine. I'm sorry, pushed up the ramp, and yeah, see, there's nothing to stop this Banshee, and the Hellions... yeah, the Hellions kind of... Oh, and there's a Banshee in his mineral line. I'm sorry. Even though they got put up, I guess that's an interesting turret placement there. But, yeah, this game's pretty much over just through harass. Those Blue Flame Hellions are a good unit, and cloaked Banshees. But, yeah, just taking his expand, and pretty safe. I'm sure he's got a really big SCV lead. Yeah, 36-6, and wow, that was dumb. I disagree, I enjoyed watching that, but don't know why you moved out. Well, guys, that's another FTC cast. Got to see something a little bit more on the cheesier side. Not really cheese, but sort of IE Coic-esque. Hope you liked it, and have a good day.